The penthouse towers above Manhattan like a glass fortress. Floor-to-ceiling windows reveal the city 50 stories below, millions of lights, millions of lives, none of them mattering to the man who lives here. Inside, everything is white marble, black leather, chrome fixtures that gleam under recessed lighting. The temperature is always exactly 68 degrees. The silence is absolute. This isn't a home. It's a mausoleum for the living. Daniel Rhodes stands at those windows every morning at 6 a.m. sharp. Black suit. Black coffee. Black heart. He's 39 years old and worth $12 billion. The newspapers call him a genius. His board calls him demanding. His staff calls him terrifying. At 39, Daniel Rhodes has everything money can buy and nothing that matters. In the service elevator, Carmen Torres leans against the wall and closes her eyes for just a second. Just 1 second of rest. She's been awake since 4 a.m. Her shift starts at 6. She cleans 8 penthouses before noon, then works her second job at the laundromat until 9 p.m. She's 34, but her hands look 50, red, cracked, scarred from bleach and hot water. Carmen has a daughter. Maya. 7 years old. Dark curls, bright eyes, a smile that could melt steel. Maya doesn't know they're 3 months behind on rent. She doesn't know her mother cries in the shower. She doesn't know Carmen is slowly killing herself to keep them alive. Today, Maya's school has a half-day. Carmen couldn't find a sitter. Couldn't afford one anyway. So Maya sits in the service room on the ground floor with a coloring book and crackers, under strict orders to stay put and stay quiet. But Maya is 7. And 7-year-olds get curious. Daniel is reviewing quarterly reports when he hears it. A sound that shouldn't exist in his apartment. A small voice, humming. He stands so fast his chair rolls backward. Nobody is supposed to be here except Carmen, and Carmen knows better than to make noise. He follows the sound down the hallway toward the library, a room with 10,000 books he's never read, purchased by an interior designer to fill space. She's standing at the window. A little girl in a faded pink dress, hands pressed against the glass, looking down at the city like she's seeing magic. Who are you? Daniel's voice comes out like a whip crack. Maya spins around, eyes going wide. I'm sorry. I got lost. I was looking for my mom. Your mother. He says it like an accusation. Carmen. She cleans here. I'm not supposed to be up here, I know, but the elevator button. You're not supposed to be in this building at all. Maya's chin trembles. I'm sorry. Daniel pulls out his phone. I'm calling security. Please don't. Maya's voice breaks. My mom will lose her job. We need her job. Please. Something in her voice makes him pause. He looks at her, really looks. The dress is too small, hem coming undone. The shoes are held together with glue. Her wrists are too thin. When did he last see a child this thin? What's your name? Maya. Maya what? Maya Torres. Daniel puts his phone away. Wait here. He finds Carmen on her knees in the master bathroom, scrubbing tile grout with a toothbrush. She doesn't hear him approach. He watches her work for a moment, the desperate efficiency, the way she pauses every few seconds to catch her breath. Ms. Torres. Carmen drops the brush and scrambles to her feet, eyes wide with panic when she sees him. Mr. Rhodes. I'm so sorry, I can explain. Your daughter is in my library. All color drains from Carmen's face. No. No. She was supposed to stay downstairs. Mr. Rhodes, please, I'll take her home right now, this will never happen again. When did she last eat? The question stops Carmen cold. What? Your daughter. When did she last eat a real meal? Carmen's eyes fill with tears. Yesterday. Dinner. Mr. Rhodes, I'm doing my best. Your best is killing you both. He says it without emotion, just stating fact. My kitchen is fully stocked. Tell her to eat whatever she wants. You have 2 hours before you need to return to work. Carmen stares at him like he's speaking another language. I don't understand. 2 hours, Ms. Torres. Don't waste them. He walks away before she can respond. Daniel finds Maya exactly where he left her, standing very still like a statue, terrified to move. Your mother is coming. You're going to eat lunch. Don't touch anything else. He starts to leave, but Maya's voice stops him. Why are you so sad? Daniel turns slowly. Excuse me? You're sad. I can see it. Your eyes look like my mom's eyes after my dad died. I'm not sad. I'm busy. There's a difference. No. Maya shakes her head. Busy is when you don't have time. Sad is when you have time but don't know what to do with it. You're sad. Daniel has negotiated billion-dollar deals. He's faced down corporate sharks. He's fired CEOs without blinking. But this 7-year-old girl has just dismantled him in 3 sentences. Eat your lunch, Maya. He walks away. But her words follow him. For the next 2 weeks, Maya comes to the penthouse with Carmen. Daniel tells himself it's practical, the child was going to get into trouble anyway, better to control the situation. He sets up a small area in the spare room with books and toys he orders online at 2 a.m. He doesn't interact with her. Doesn't need to. She's just there. But slowly, things change. He starts hearing laughter in the hallways. Finds crayon drawings left on the kitchen counter. Catches himself listening for Maya's voice when he's working. One evening, he finds her in his library again, trying to reach a book on a high shelf. Which one? He asks. Maya jumps, then points. The one about space. Daniel retrieves it. You can read this? Not all the words. But I like the pictures. He hands her the book, starts to leave. Mr. Rhodes? What? Do you have any kids? His entire body goes rigid. No. Did you want them? That's not your business. Oh. Maya looks down. I'm sorry. I just thought you have so many toys in that room. The room you never go into. Daniel's blood turns to ice. What room? The one at the end of the hall. With the lock. I wasn't snooping, I just saw it when I walked past. It has toys inside. I can see them through the crack under the door. Go back to your mother. Now. Maya's face crumples. I'm sorry. Now. She runs. Daniel stands there, shaking, staring at the locked door at the end of the hall. The door he hasn't opened in 3 years. The door to his son's room. The son who drowned in their pool during a birthday party while Daniel was on a conference call upstairs. He goes to his office. Pours scotch. Drinks until the shaking stops. The next morning, Maya is gone. So is Carmen. Daniel finds a note on the kitchen counter. Thank you for your kindness. We won't bother you again. C.T. He crumples the note. Good. Perfect. Back to silence. Back to normal. He makes it 4 hours before he's calling building security. The cleaning woman. Carmen Torres. I need her address. Sir, we can't give out employee information. I own this building. Give me the address. 20 minutes later, he's standing outside a 4th-floor walk-up in the Bronx. The hallway smells like mildew and fried food. Carmen opens the door, shock spreading across her face. Mr. Rhodes? What are you? Is she sick? He can hear crying inside. Carmen's face crumbles. She has a fever. I can't afford urgent care. I'm trying to bring it down with cold water, Anne. Daniel pushes past her. Maya is on a mattress on the floor, no bed frame, covered with thin blankets, her face flushed bright red. Get her dressed. We're going to the hospital. Mr. Rhodes, I can't. That wasn't a request. Bacterial infection. Easily treatable with antibiotics. The ER doctor looks at Carmen with barely concealed judgment. She's severely malnourished. When was her last checkup? I couldn't afford. Children need regular medical care, Miss Torres. Carmen starts crying. Daniel stands. I'm covering all medical expenses. Run every test. Full panel. And be more respectful to your patients. The doctor's face goes red. Sir, I don't think. I don't care what you think. Do your job. He walks out before he says something he'll regret. 2 hours later, Maya is released with antibiotics and a prescription for vitamins. Daniel drives them home in his Tesla. Nobody speaks. When they reach the building, Carmen finally breaks the silence. I don't know how to repay you. You don't. Mr. Rhodes. Your daughter shouldn't be living in a place with black mold and no heat. She shouldn't be eating crackers for lunch. She shouldn't be scared of getting sick because her mother can't afford a doctor. I'm doing everything I can. I know. His voice softens. I know you are. But you shouldn't have to. Maya speaks from the back seat, her voice small and tired. Can I ask you something? Daniel looks at her in the rearview mirror. What? If you could have 3 wishes, real ones, things that could actually happen, what would they be? That's a child's game. So? What would they be? Daniel considers. I don't know. Can I tell you mine? If you want. My first wish is for my mom to not be so tired all the time. Carmen starts crying again. My second wish is for you to smile. Just once. Because I think you forgot how. Daniel's hands tighten on the steering wheel. And my third wish is for you to open that locked door. Silence fills the car. You don't know anything about that door, Daniel says finally. I know it makes you sad. And I know that keeping it locked won't bring him back. How do you? I heard you talking in your sleep. The day I fell asleep on your couch. You said I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm so sorry. Daniel can't breathe. Nobody has said his son's name out loud in 3 years. Maya, that's enough, Carmen whispers. No. Daniel's voice is rough. She's right. About all of it. He parks the car. Turns to face them both. Jacob was 5 years old. We were having his birthday party. I was upstairs on a work call. He wandered away from the other kids. Fell in the pool. By the time someone found him. His voice breaks. I killed my son because I couldn't put down my phone. Carmen reaches forward, touches his shoulder. It was an accident. Was it? I chose work over him every single day. That call wasn't even important. I just couldn't turn it off. Couldn't stop being Daniel Rhodes, billionaire genius, for 5 minutes to be a father. You didn't kill him, Maya says from the back seat. Bad things just happen sometimes. My dad died in a car accident. We were supposed to go to the zoo that day, but I was cranky so we stayed home. I used to think it was my fault. But my mom told me that's not how life works. Bad things happen and nobody's to blame. Daniel wipes his eyes. You're very wise for 7 years old. I know. Despite everything, he almost smiles. The next day, Daniel calls Carmen. I'm offering you a job. Executive assistant. My main office. $60,000 a year to start, full benefits, health insurance that covers Maya. Silence on the other end. Miss Torres? Why? Her voice is thick with tears. Why would you do this? Because your daughter wished for you not to be tired. And I'm granting it. Mr. Rhodes, I don't know what to say. Say yes. Yes. God, yes. Thank you. Start Monday. And Maya, bring her to the office. I'm setting up a childcare center on the 5th floor. She shouldn't be alone. He hangs up before Carmen can cry more. But he's not done. He calls his lawyer. I'm establishing a foundation. Children's Drowning Prevention and Water Safety Education. Jacob Rhodes Foundation. I want it operational in 30 days. Mr. Rhodes, that's extremely fast. 30 days. Make it happen. He calls his therapist. The one he fired 2 years ago. I need an appointment. Daniel. It's good to hear from you. Don't. Just, I need help. I need to figure out how to live again. I have an opening tomorrow at 3. I'll be there. And then he walks to the end of the hall. To the locked door. His hand shakes as he puts the key in the lock. He hasn't opened this door in 3 years. Inside, everything is exactly as Jacob left it. Toy trucks on the floor. Books scattered on the bed. The Batman poster on the wall. The room smells stale, like grief suspended in time. Daniel sinks to the floor and cries. Really cries. For the first time since the funeral. His phone rings. It's Maya, using Carmen's phone. Did you open it? How did you? I just knew. Are you okay? No. But I will be. Good. Because I have a 4th wish. You said 3 wishes. I know. But this one is important. I wish for you to remember the happy parts. Not just the sad part. Jacob deserves to be remembered happy. Daniel closes his eyes. You're right. I know. I'm always right. This time, he does smile. 6 months later, the penthouse is different. There are colors now. Pictures on the walls, new ones, happy ones. The kitchen gets used. There's laughter. Carmen works on the 20th floor, thriving in a job that values her intelligence. Maya goes to a private school now, with new clothes and full lunches and friends who don't know what it's like to be hungry. But they still come to the penthouse every Sunday. For dinner. Like family. Daniel sits across from Maya, teaching her chess. You're getting better. I learned from the best. Carmen brings food to the table. Dinner's ready. They eat together. Talk about their weeks. Make plans for next Sunday. It's not the family Daniel lost. But it's a family he found. And maybe that's what grace looks like, not replacing what's gone, but making space for something new. After dinner, Maya pulls something from her backpack. I made this for you. It's a drawing. Daniel, Carmen, and Maya, holding hands. Above them, a small figure with wings. Jacob, written in crayon. He's watching over us, Maya explains. Making sure we're okay. Daniel's throat tightens. Thank you, Maya. Do you think he'd be happy? That you're happy? Yeah. I think he would. Good. Because that was my secret 5th wish. Daniel laughs. How many wishes do you get? As many as it takes. That night, after they leave, Daniel stands at the window overlooking Manhattan. The city glitters below. Millions of lights. Millions of lives. And for the first time in 3 years, they matter again. His phone buzzes. A text from Maya, don't forget to smile tomorrow. He texts back, I won't. And he means it. Because sometimes healing doesn't look like you expect. Sometimes it comes in the form of a 7-year-old girl with crayon drawings and impossible wisdom. Sometimes salvation comes from the people you'd normally never see, the ones cleaning your floors, the ones you walk past without noticing. Daniel Rhodes learned what no amount of money could teach him, that wealth means nothing if you're dying inside. That success is worthless if you're alone. That sometimes the greatest gift you can receive is being seen by someone who has every reason to be invisible. Maya didn't just grant him 3 wishes. She granted him life. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support truly means the world.